Hi everybody, Christy here with Vines by the Flower Girl. I'm excited. I finally got my first Goodwill Blue box. Actually, I was finally able to order my first Goodwill Blue box, and then it took me about 5 days to get it. Finally got it. My mom was here with me to help me go through it and sort it. So I'm really excited to show you what I got. So let's take a look. The first thing that jumped out, my mom was over here with me. She couldn't stand it. She had to come unbox with me. But the first thing that jumped out at us was this beautiful, obviously vintage necklace. This is by Lenore Dame. I had never heard of this brand. I looked it up and apparently they are still going strong. But this is definitely a vintage necklace. You can tell by the kind of patina on it. And look at the way it's backed with these filigree sort of discs, and it's got these great pearls, and then in the center the little rhinestones. Let me see if I can bring that up a little closer, and all of the stones are intact. I was really excited, so that is definitely going to go in my Etsy shop. I'll try and focus on sort of the big things, the things that excited us. Also in there was this 3-strand, I'm thinking it's malachite. There was no maker's mark. I lied, if that's a maker's mark. I'm gonna have to investigate that further. But that's not part of the necklace, that's part of my cat. But it was this beautiful 3-strand, and it's kind of a choker length. It's got these sweet little hearts on the clasp. It's separated by, it looks like kind of just plastic beads, but I think that's definitely a standalone. That's gonna go in my Etsy shop too. Really did like that one. Sorry about all the cords and stuff. Let's see, another one that was really nice, and I didn't realize, I'm so out of the loop, that they did jewelry. This was White House Black Market. And it's these, they're not completely round, but these beautiful sort of cranberry faceted beads. They're cool. I imagine they're glass. I thought I might have seen an earring in the lot that went with them, but there was only one. But I think this would sell by itself. It was really pretty. Another one, and I was kind of concerned about this one, but this is, I think this is Cookie Lee, and it's on it's either a leather or a cloth thong, and it's just a really cool kind of abstract. I saw this part right here and I thought, well, gee, but when I flipped it over to look, there's nothing else is set that way. So I'm kind of wondering if that's the way it's supposed to look. So I'm going to put that in my Etsy shop. I'm going to give that a try. I thought it was really pretty. This was a big surprise. This little shoe, but it's cute. It reminds me of like Ferragamo in the 70s, and that has a maker's mark of best in it. I don't know what that means. But I've looked them up. There are these little miniature shoes, and they're on a site called Vatican. But anyway, of course it's not completely silver, but I think I can get maybe $20 for it. It's just cute. Let me show you the thing that my mother just about swallowed her tongue over. And it's so pretty, but I'm just almost certain it's not real. It's about a carat. Little solitaire diamond, and it's on this beautiful delicate little chain. Now the clasp does say sterling silver, and I did the kind of fog test where you breathe on it, and if the fog on the stone lasts for longer than, I think it's 5 seconds or a second or something crazy, it's probably not real, but it's still really pretty. And I know that there is a market for even just you know, CZs like this. So that's going to go on my Etsy site too. We did have a couple of real pieces. I think this is definitely vintage, this little pearl. I don't know how big it is. I haven't measured it, but it's got this setting that I don't really see when I look online a whole lot anymore. You know, they usually just kind of go through the pearl now with the chain. And I believe the clasp said it was sterling. So I think that can also stand alone on my Etsy shop. I'm going to put that on there. And there was also this sweet little, I don't think it's a, it might be like a confirmation cross, not a baptism cross. I believe this said it was 12 karat. Can't get it turned around there right. I think it said it was 12 karat. And the chain also. But that was pretty. I can put that on there by itself. One more thing, let me adjust this down just a little bit. One more thing that was in there, and I am going to test this, is this little collar. It's gold, we're thinking, and it's very thin. I'm thinking for a child. I know I had one in silver when I was younger. It was an Avery. But I'm going to test this and see if it's gold. Not going to let that go quite yet. This piece came in here, and it's not marked, but it is Brighton inspired. It's got the braided necklace part, which is in good shape. Has a pretty pendant to it. There is a marking on there, but I couldn't tell what it was. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. But that will go on my shop too. Okay, this one is a bit of a mystery. Got this beautiful Decoit glass piece. Okay, here's the kicker. This is the closure right here. And I know it goes in like that, but it's not magnetic. You know, it slides right out. I'm not sure how to make it stay. I tested these little beads to see if they were sterling. They're not. Now, which piece is it? Is it this piece? One of the pieces, where is it, Christy? Okay, you can't see it right here. This little piece right here says 925. Now, I can't begin to believe that it means that these are sterling. Number one, they don't look like sterling. Number two, they're so heavy. It doesn't really matter. This is a really, really pretty piece. My question is, how am I going to get it to stay closed so that I can list it? If you have any ideas when you see this video, drop your idea in the comments because I would love to know. Oh, one thing I was really excited about to find, I'm so tempted to keep it for myself, but I'm not, because I do wear this kind of thing. Found this kind of blue, I guess it's a moonstone. I know there's a difference between moonstone and tiger's eye because of the stripe that goes down it, and it's not sterling, but it's a great set. I really am tempted to list it together because I like to buy sets. When I used to buy vintage jewelry, I would try it for myself to wear. I almost never bought something, you know, earrings by itself or a necklace by itself or a bracelet. I always wanted at least two pieces to the set. So I think I'm going to probably list these together. But I was really excited to find them. I would keep these if I weren't trying to make money. Okay, also found these little abalone earrings. They're not sterling, but they're really pretty. So I'm kind of anxious to list those also. Let me show you the rings I got. I've already, like I said, I've already separated everything out. Here are the rings I got. I have actually already listed this one on Etsy. It's a knuckle ring. I think it's a size 6, so it's probably a little small for me at the moment. But it's got this really nice floral nature theme to it. Not sterling, but still a nice ring. Like I said, I've already listed that one. Okay, this one was crazy. I don't know how you wear that one because it's almost as long as my fingers. And of course it's not real. It's interesting though. There might be some kind of interest in a jewelry lot with it. This little thing, I think it's even plastic. Not sure what to do with that. It's a rose gold with some rhinestones in there. This looks artisan made, handmade. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to do the wire and get this neat little piece of, I guess it's acrylic in there with the color. I'm thinking this will go on a craft lot. Somebody can use that bead. This also looks sort of handmade. It looks like just one of those, not beads, but pebbles, those glass pebbles that you can find everywhere. And then this looks to me like the wire that florists will use for different things. I mean, you know, it's not a bad little ring. I don't know if anybody would buy it to wear. I don't even know if that'll go on a craft lot. I'd have to think on that one. This one I was sorry to see because it's a nice little ring, but it lost its setting. I don't know what happened to it. And I thought maybe this was it, but it didn't fit. And this was just plastic anyway. So those were the rings I got. Let's see, what else? These little earrings, I can't wait to list these. They are so cute. All the stones are intact in these. But here's part of the cool thing about them is, and they're well made. See the backs of them? Okay, you take off the back, and this is, I forget what you call these, but you can wear just this part by itself if you feel like the other part's too flashy. But all the stones are there, well made. I'm going to list these by themselves. I was really excited when I found the one. I said, oh, please let the mate be there. And sure enough, it was. Okay, these I wasn't, real sure about anything. They're kind of interesting because the pearls are kind of looking, I don't know, they're looking upwards. But okay, I guess we're still recording. My dad called in the middle of all that there. My grandbaby is at the beach, so he wanted to see if there were pictures. Anyway, I was tempted to just put these as part of an earring lot when I found both of them, but I turned them over and there's a maker's mark of Irwin Pearl. And when I checked those out, I had never heard of Irwin Pearl, but when I checked them out, I believe they're still in business and selling. So, and I'm actually going to put these on as a lot by themselves, I think. Unless I find maybe a bracelet or a necklace that'll go with them. And then there was also, let me see if I can find it. There was a smaller one, here it is, with a different color bead. That's also Irwin Pearl, but no mate to it, so it goes in the single earring lot. Got this beautiful, big, chunky heart pendant. It's got kind of a weird wire through it. I've been looking and trying to see if I can find any clues. It's heavy. It's cool to the touch. When I've looked under the loop, I found in these little cracks, in these little pieces, some cracks. I'm going to try and clean out the hole and see if that gives me any more clues. But I think even if it's not real, I could still put it on Etsy as just a pendant. In fact, I wear I think it's called a collar ring all the time. I would put it on mine, I think. So there's that. Okay, I've got to show you this. This was just such a disappointment. This, I believe, was also an Irwin pearl. And this earring, I was just praying to find the other to it. And it was not there because it's beautiful, it's vintage, the stones are all intact. But I thought, you know, that can go in a craft lot. Somebody can make a really pretty pendant out of that. This was also an Irwin pearl, also by itself, so that's going to go in a craft lot also. Was disappointing, but they're still really, really pretty. I would, you know what, if there were two of these, I would wear these. So there's those. There were a couple of pendants just loose besides the big turquoise looking one. There's this little doobie. Looks like something that might go on a chandelier. This one's kind of cool. I actually have, I think it's the same thing in silver. Now they're not real gold or real silver, but they're still real showy. So I'll think of some way to list that one. This came off a big bead thing. And the beads are all, they're really cheap beads. Sorry. They're really cheap beads, and I'm going to put them in a bead lot. But this was still pretty. Now, I'll probably put this in a craft lot, but I think somebody can do something with that. Little arrowhead. This little piece is sweet. It looks like rose gold. I don't think it's real, even though it's set this way. I don't know, something about it just says, you know, plastic to me, but it's sweet. And I think this could go in a craft lot. It's a little world charm. I don't know. Here it is. This is funny. I don't know if this maybe came off a charm bracelet. It's a little green pear with a little stone in it. Obviously it's not real. Interesting though. I think craft lot for this guy too. Oh, let's see. Like I said, I've already sorted this stuff. Got a bunch of bangle bracelets. This is all the bangle bracelets I got. Curious to know what people do with just you know, bangle bracelets like this. They're cheap, but is there something people do with them? I'd love to know. And I love the colors. Blue's my color, so had those. Let's see, this piece, it's got some pretty beads to it, and I was concerned that it was a little, I don't know, on the dirty side. My mom cleaned it up a little bit, and it's still pretty. I bet there were some earrings with it. I don't know. I'll have to see. This may go in a craft bead lot because the beads are pretty. These kind of opaque and these sort of mother of pearlish, but it was pretty. It wasn't a disappointment. Got this one. This looks like something the young girls wear. Come on, flip it over. And that's upside down for you. Just a bunch of little seed pearls, and then the little pendant. I think it could sell, possibly with something else, but it's still very wearable, so I'll use that somehow. Got this, and it's not real, but it's pretty, and I think it was Celebrity Jewelry of New York, which I hadn't heard of Celebrity. I looked it up. It's pretty. I think it could go, I don't know about alone, but maybe in a lot with some earrings. Got earrings. I did get earrings. Let's see, this piece was pretty. I'm trying to think. I don't think it had any kind of maker's mark on it. But I don't think these stones are real because I see some wear right here. But it's still a pretty piece. These long gold links. It's a long necklace. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I suppose I could even, I don't know, craft lot maybe. I don't know, maybe somebody wouldn't be bothered by the little bit of wear down here, but it was pretty. Another one that was kind of cool and kind of funky, and I'm trying to think if this was, who was the maker on this? Ruby Road. Ruby Road. And this is kind of a boho piece. Ruby Road. I have looked them up, and I don't see a lot of pieces like this from Ruby Road. So this is interesting. But I think I'll list that by itself. Let me see. Let me show you some of the bracelets I got. This one's interesting. All the stones are there. It's a stretchy. I'm not sure if I like the way it fits on me, but I've got huge German bones. So see, it fits me like that. Now, it may fit somebody, you know, a little less big bone than me, prettier. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, if I'm going to put that on by itself or maybe put it in with a lot. I actually do have, let me see. I have some earrings that might be pretty with that. Look at those. There you go, Christy. I think you just made a lot. That might be pretty together. Okay, look for those on Etsy together. Let's see, what else? I was kind of disappointed. I got these little, I forget what they're called. I have one myself. But they've got, I think they were both origami owl. And I was disappointed. This color is so pretty, but the little keeper, this one was really, really cracked. Apparently I can take it off and maybe put something else on there someday if I get another origami owl piece. And this one was also a tiny crack right there, but that's got the, I think that's also origami owl, and that has the little stones in it, kind of like mine. So I was disappointed, but again, I think I can take the charm holder off and save the chain. I think it's, you know, I can do something with that maybe. Let's see, let me show you some other pieces. I got some other pieces that I think I could put in, that I can maybe put in a like a silver jewelry lot. Oh, I didn't finish showing you my bracelets. I got this big chunky thing. That's got to be vintage, right? The stretchy's still good in it. I just do it. Does anybody wear these anymore? Except for maybe, I don't know, 60s, 70s days for school homecoming weeks. I don't know. This sweet little, oh, nope, Christy, come on, do the bracelets. This one is actually really big. Even on my great big boned, it's too big. So I'm not sure about that one. This one is pretty. It's kind of a Brighton inspired. Only thing is, and I know this does happen with Brighton too, some of the gold is wearing off. I don't know if that could maybe go on a lot. I wear a Brighton watch, and I don't know how long I've had this one, but you know, some of the stuff's wearing off. I don't care. Still wearing my Brighton watch. I had another one that was similar to that. Except it had this pink piece in it, and it's got a magnetic closure. The wear on this one isn't too bad. I've kind of put this one together with a sterling, not a sterling silver, but a silver, all silver lot that I think I'm going to put on Etsy. This little piece, Bless This Woman. I have a similar one that's a mom one that my daughter gave me. I can't remember. I thought the yellow, tie a yellow ribbon. I thought this was for people coming home. I've tried to do a little research on it. Can't find it yet, but I will. This piece, I don't know if this is a medical type It says Healing Sun on the back. And then all these little, let's see, F's. But that's what that looks like. It seems like it was yeah, it's a magnetic closure. Not sure what kind of lot that could go in. On this little sweetie, it's still got good stretchy. So that can go in a lot, probably. This piece is interesting. It's got the sort of liquid gold type. No, it's not. Those are just tubes. Not sure what I'll do with that. I don't know if that could go in a craft lot. I did like this piece. It's hung up on something else. I know it's not very expensive, but it's pretty. You know, it's got the oxidized silver. It's got these little sort of, I don't know, is it moonstone or... It's pretty. That'll probably go in a lot because it's, I don't think it'll stand alone, but it's too nice just to put it in a bead lot. This pretty little piece, I'm done with the bracelets finally. Where is it? This pretty little piece, and I can remember Texas Gal talking about what this little Maker's Mark tag was. It's got the little thing on the back. Surely it's not Pandora because it has an LC, which I know is Liz Claiborne, but this is very, very delicate. This is like for a little girl, I think. So I'm not sure what I would do with this, but it's too sweet not to do something with. Maybe a little girl's lot. I don't know. Let's see. That may be, and like I said, I was not disappointed because I can way more than make my money back on this. Let me see if I can show you. Now I did have some just junk right there, things that, and actually some of this is getting thrown away. This was really interesting, but we could not figure out what it was. So trash that. It's dirty. And I had some pieces that I think could be made good use of. I can see somebody making earrings out of those. I accidentally clipped this when I was trying to untangle, and but I don't know if I would have put that in a lot, but the beads are good. Okay, anybody? I found two of these, one silver, one gold. No clue. Don't know what they're for. I mean, these clip. You know, unless they're little sweater keepers, you know, that keep the sweater together. I don't know. But I'm going to research and, you know, see which lot these can go in. Okay, please take no notice of my messy house. But I also, there's my ring lot. I also did have some earring sets. And I think... Can I show you? I did have quite a few pairs, but I also had quite a few that did not have any mates. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with those. I'm thinking the earrings, I will probably make an earring lot, of pairs of earrings and sell that together. This was also a set. I think it's kind of cheaply made. As you can see, this doesn't fit in there quite right. I'm not sure what I'll do with this yet. Maybe put it in a lot with some other gold. Maybe with this gold ring. I don't know. But anyway, I was not disappointed. I can't wait to get some of this stuff. Maybe get to get this stuff on my Etsy shop. And I've got a shop Goodwill lot that I bid on, so I know what it is. I've got one of those coming Wednesday, and I've got another Goodwill Bluebox coming sometime this week. And then there's another really good lot, Shop Goodwill, an auction. I actually bought it last Saturday. It has not shipped. So I've still got 3 really good lots coming. But I was excited to share this one with you. Please like this video, share it with people, and subscribe to us, please. I would love to get some subscribers, and maybe my videos will start to get seen. Anyway, this is Sunday. This is Lord's Day. Have a great day, and God bless, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.